blessings. You know what I'm saying? Back here. I didn't count the days, but it feels like a long time. You know, I have been to Changsha twice. Last weekend and yesterday. Yeah, and then I came back here. This morning, the video that I recorded a month ago on April 7th started here as well, and my grandpa was right next to me. When I look at the video, it just made me think of my grandpa. I miss him. I wanted to see him. So I had this strong desire to come back. I mean, I had a really productive day, I would say. Although people would not consider this as productive, I spent 2 hours on writing journals. Is that productive for you? I'd consider this as productive, as being productive. The quantity of words I've written do not matter. The quality, when I spent on the journal wholeheartedly, without any distraction, I turned off my phone. I was just there, writing down my thoughts, articulating something that gone through my mind. It's a pure pleasure for me. And then I had lunch at 1 at the Detianshun. I'd say this is the most frequent restaurant I go to in Changsha. It resembles nostalgia. We went there in high school. The food is always good. It was a bit not sour, salty. This lunch, I had some tofu pork. Maybe not tofu, 香干. You call it dry tofu? I'm not so sure. 香干回锅肉 with some vegetables and a soup. It tastes alright, but still, I don't feel disappointed about it. I enjoyed the lunch because I spent a few hours on my laptop looking at the screen. I needed that break. My eyes got tired easily, and my brain needs some time to wander and be idle. Having lunch and not looking at my phone were truly amazing. It took me only half an hour because I paid attention to the time I entered the parking lot. It was 1:38 and I left at 2. I headed back the direction to Xiangtan on the Furong South Road. But I took a nap in my car for like 20 minutes. It was so powerful. I just fell asleep immediately. I just pulled over to the side I kept my promise to myself. If I ever feel sleepy, I pull over to the side no matter what. I do not drive drowsy. After that, my brain has taken a good break. I decided to play some podcast. Hidden Brain is still my favorite channel to this day. The episode was about growth mindset. The title was Growth Mindset 2.0 or Double Your Growth Mindset or something like that. The guest has a very charming and attractive voice. It really made me want to find out who's the guest speaker. Just from her voice, I absolutely fell in love with her. Just kidding. I'm saying I am so fascinated by her voice, and I want to have a voice like that. Not the sound, but the crisp and clear tone. It is a superpower. I take my time. I am not a native speaker. I mention this in my videos all the time. I want to be a better speaker. I get frustrated, but I don't dwell on it. I keep talking, and I kept driving while listening to the podcast. I did feel a little bit stressed because simply knowing if I don't pause and reflect what I just listened to, the times spent on this podcast wouldn't be very efficient. I would forget most of the things before I even understood it. That's how it happened, right? I didn't take the time to reflect nor record a video sharing what I just listened to. I feel challenged. I feel lazy. I'd blame my environment again. This is the perfect excuse. If I live in America or anywhere with English speakers, I could talk to anyone. It's so much easier for me to share something than talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? It just takes so much discipline. Imagine, I was enjoying the podcast, the conversation was very entertaining, and I pause it and I reflect. What did I just hear? How much did I just understand? Use your own words and articulate whatever you just understood from the conversation. It's just too challenging. I've done it. Again, I understand this is a very helpful strategy for me to improve the efficiency of consuming podcast or reading. Yet, I am still at the early stage of developing this habit. Just like any other habits I have successfully developed and maintained, this one will take a few more phases. I have faith in myself. Someday, I will habitually summarize what I just understood. Right. At the moment, my grandpa is actually in my room helping me to making the bed. My grandma washed all my blankets and bed sheets. My grandpa is putting the comforter back to the bed sheet. He loves doing that, and I love to see him doing that. I do that for myself, but I would let them to do it for me. I enjoy them being able to take care of me. This brings them pleasure. This makes them needed. Okay, I was planning to read books, but this moment is just too wholesome to miss. I couldn't enjoy this more. The breeze, the birds, the advertisements. You can hear someone was playing refurbish the sofa, the couch. Yeah, it's taking the people's old couch and renew it. This is one of the most common things we can hear in the community. Okay, I'm going to read for at least an hour today. This is my goal. This was my goal yesterday, but I failed it. Today I will finish this goal. I promise myself. I'll talk to you later when I feel like to say something else. Thanks for being here and checking out another video. I wish you a great day.